And our political specialist, Cynthia Mulligan, had no sleep, and she joins us now this morning.
You were here too.
It was quite the night, Cyn, and a lot of people had the questions. Justin Trudeau, first of all, a lot of people talking about the elephant in the room. He wasn't there, but a lot of ground was covered, and specifically with the clips that we covered with Bill 21. What is your take from what all the leaders were saying?
What I found really interesting was that it was so fiery, even with Justin Trudeau not there. And it actually gave voters a really good chance to see the other players in this political drama. Jagmeet Singh really needed to shine last night, and he exceeded expectations. His party has been floundering, as you know.
Yes.
They don't have enough candidates. Their war chest is greatly diminished. And he really hasn't been shining as a leader. Last night, he far exceeded those expectations, and he needed that boost. So it was fun watching the dynamics, because Andrew Scheer wanted to make his points, but he didn't want to diminish Singh too much, because he needs Singh to do well to take votes away from Justin Trudeau.
Very strategic in their approaches.
Very strategic. All of them were doing that. But at the same time, Singh needed to take on May as well as Trudeau and define himself as the left-leaning alternate for voters who are perhaps unhappy with Justin Trudeau. So I think he accomplished that. I think, you have to remember that was his first debate. It was Andrew Scheer's first debate. Scheer did very well as well. He was good at not coming across as too stiff and that smile that a lot of people don't like.
Yeah.
Yes. So he was a little bit more off the cuff. As Amanda Galbraith, one of our panelists, said, she wished that he had a little bit more energy, but he still did fairly well on that front.
Do you see, we were monitoring social media throughout the night, what people were talking about, and it was the big issues. So, you saw SNC-Lavalin came up quite a bit.
Very big. Indigenous, that caused a lot of fraction.
It did. Bill 21, which also caused a peak in conversation, and a lot of people were angry in that discussion when it did come up.
Well, it sees the cynicism of politicians. All of them have said they're against Bill 21, which is, of course, preventing people from any sort of religious garb or attire or symbolism when they're in the workforce. So Muslim women, for example, who wear the hijab wouldn't be able to be teachers or police officers. A lot of people, and it's very popular in Quebec where there are a lot of seats. 70% of Quebecers like this. But the rest of the country, a lot of us, particularly in Ontario, are very uncomfortable with it. All four leaders have said they're against it, but no one is willing to stand up and say they would actually do something about it. They're all waiting for the courts to make that decision because they don't want to lose seats in Quebec. And that shows the cynicism of politicians that really makes voters angry.
Cyn, do you think Trudeau not being as part of this debate, a lot of people said, yes, it was strategic. Do you think it helped him or hindered him?
I don't think that it's hurt him badly, but I do think that it allowed others to shine without him. I don't know if we have it. Can we pull up that photo where Elizabeth May, where she went? I'm sorry, I'm catching the control room off guard, but there was that moment where we got a photograph of it where she went over and shook the pretend hand at the podium. And I think that will resonate with people. I don't think it hurt him because he didn't take any death blows.
Right.
And I think that he'll be able to shake that off pretty quickly. Would it have helped him to be there? That's the debate. There's that
picture. And that was taken by that's taken by our Kyle Mack in-house in our digital team, and that is going viral now. Everyone loves this photo. Since so much more to chat about, but of course, we've got so many more days to cover with this campaign.
We do, 38 now?
There we go.
So lots to go. We've just gotten started, and a couple more debates by the consortium. So, by then they'll have even honed their debating skills even more. So
go get some sleep.
It's fun. Yeah, you too.
It's Friday.